NBC29 forecast.
Well, it was certainly nice to see the return of sunshine today in the wake of the rain from last night. Here's a Friday evening shot captured by Kenneth Johnston, sharing his view from Afton, looking off to the east. Those are some alto cumulus clouds, and we had those for a while, and we may have more clouds building in. 45 is the current number at the airport, and we made it up to a high of 54 this afternoon. Yes, it's been breezy at times with those northwesterly winds. The air mass much drier than 24 hours ago. Some broken cloud cover in the Shenandoah Valley, currently 37 at the airport in Weir's Cave, touching 47 for an afternoon high. Currently, we've got 45 in Palmyra, 43 in Louisa, 40 currently in Livingston, 38 in Waynesboro, and 37 in Stanton and Harrisonburg. Winds generally out of the northwest throughout the course of the day. They'll shift them more around to the north. The front that came through early this morning is offshore, but clouds are building back behind it because of a new storm that's developed along that front. So there's a blossoming of rain along the coast and offshore, and in the wake of the system with those northwesterly winds, you get moisture that comes off the Great Lakes, and yeah, those are the snow showers out to West Virginia, back across the highlands, and all the way down into Tennessee and the mountains of North Carolina. Temperatures here for tonight then mid-20s to around 30, but with that breeze out of the northwest, it'll feel more like it's in the teens. And then as far as the weekend's concerned, this will be our coldest day for Saturday. Not that this is unusual for January, it's just been so mild, but generally in the low and mid 40s east of the Blue Ridge, only around 40 in the valley. So with the wind, and we could have gusts of 20 plus miles an hour, it'll feel more like it's in the 20s and 30s throughout the day. So that's our coldest part of the weekend. Then temperatures will start to rebound after a cold start Sunday morning into the upper 40s and low 50s. That's a little bit above average. Right now for the Dr. Martin Luther King holiday on Monday, looking for temperatures in the low and mid 50s. So again, the front that came through this morning, this was part of the weather system that caused the severe weather the last couple of days across the deep south. It's just offshore. This moisture is headed due north, so it may clip New England with some wintry weather. And then of course you see some of the snow on the backside of the system. Meanwhile, the onslaught continues across California with more storminess. And as long as this pattern persists, you've got basically a Pacific flow of air across the lower 48. So the Arctic air is all bottled up. So that's why our storm systems have so far just yielded rain or maybe just a little skirmish with some ice. So temperatures are much chillier out to our west. Not that this is drastically cold, and you look at the 24-hour temperature change, it's quite significant, but nonetheless, it's just a cool down. So in the morning, we'll have temperatures in the 20s and 30s, breezy throughout the day, temperatures in the low and mid 40s, but those wind chills in the 20s and 30s. We'll start Sunday morning well down in the 20s, and Sunday afternoon, temperatures in the upper 40s and low 50s. So for tonight, we'll call it partly to variably cloudy skies. Clouds will build in and then they'll thin out, upper 20s to around 30. Here's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast heading into the Dr. Martin Luther King weekend, showing you dry conditions, and then temperatures next week, Steve, edge back up. Some showers on Tuesday morning, and the next best chance of rain Thursday of next week, 50s and 60s.
All right, Eric, thank you. We'll be right back.